Let's do that.
Hey, I'm Alby and this is Dr. Mittens, and we
Hello.
are this time watching some manner of high-level games with Turn on the Live Games thing. And we get the first blood right there.
First blood.
Purge, a little bit of a speed machine. I think we all knew that deep down.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened, no context. Dead. Cool.
Looks like a Rubik and a Crystal Maiden used. Oh, and a Kunkka, aggressive tri-lane. Cool. Aggressive tri-lane caught out Purge, who is only level 1, which is going to really reduce his mobility.
Level 2
And now he's trying to go on that Rubik.
Going on
Just
that
the 2
Rubik.
seconds on.
Very aggressive. Torrent going down on the Lich.
Dyer's
And
mid tower
everyone's
could
going
use
to
a
be
little
just
help.
fine, just a bit of harass in the end.
Invisibility.
Yeah. Alright, so I suppose we should run through the teams.
Dyer's
DK
mid
on the
tower is
Timbersaw
having
from Dyer, he's taking the off-lane solo. We have Purge on the Chaos Knight, farming the safe lane. Invoker is playing Invoker in the middle. We've
Well,
got
there you go.
GG well played on the support Lich, supporting that Chaos Knight in the safe lane, and characters on the Nature's Prophet, farming up the jungle.
Characters in
Love them
in
characters.
The game. 26-11 on the Rubik support in this aggressive tri-lane. Run on the Kunkka. Put on the Crystal Maiden. What an awful name.
I think it might be Putt. That's
Putt.
It-
Well,
it could-
that is double T. I mean, they've fucked it either way, honestly.
well, Put is so okay. You know what? Either way is rubbish.
Let's give up on that. They clearly gave up trying to think of a decent name. But now the torrent going down on the Lich. And
They're diving in behind the tower. Lich is trying to tango his way out, but he's gonna fall. Purge picks up a return kill onto the Rubik, and now the Crystal Maiden taking some right clicks. Nature's Prophet TPing into a fight. Characters doesn't have Sprout yet, and now the Frostbite going down. Purge is gonna fall. Kunkka trying to save his mate. He's got a torrent, but he's not gonna be able to get it off in time. Now TP rejoining the fight is the Lich. He's running around, and Sprout was just leveled up from that last kill. Nature's Prophet trying to kill off this Kunkka, still chasing, and a poor.
tactical pause being laid down.
Oh, what a fight.
Yeah, indeed.
That's fun. I like that. Do you think GG well played on with Lich is actually muted? I don't know.
Does it say that? Oh, it does.
I don't.
Too. I would
don't
doubt
think-
it.
I don't know. Maybe.
Possible. And running through the rest, I guess we may as well finish it off.
Oh sure.
Sheer B, Great White Buffalo on the Death Prophet mid, and Best Kamu being a Space Cow in the solo safe lane.
Yeah.
Cool. So, what was going on in that fight?
Oh, I think it was, a fairly common play coming out from the aggressive tri-lane. They saw an opportunity to dive under tower. Kunkka naturally going to push up the creeps with his leveled up Tidebringer, and so he was able to push the creep wave into the tower and then just dive onto the Lich. Fairly squishy at this stage. Obviously, no points in ice armor as of yet.
Sure.
Still yet to skill up her third point, so could be looking to get a Frost Blast since. Oh no, she has gone second point sacrifice. Sorry, just missed up.
Look at that, Nature's Prophet 5 sticks. That is a lot of Ironwood branches.
More GG branches means more GG. Looks like the Invoker has sensed an opportunity, and if Kunkka runs the wrong way, he could find himself in a world of hurt. Plenty of stick charges, Cold Snap and Sunstrike already leveled up.
Sunstrike lined up there, yeah. It looks like a potential use for it just in this stream here. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, should be able to use that, but that's really only if they're able to get a little bit more control on the Kunkka.
Yeah, for sure. And the Spirit Breaker, meanwhile, bottom going for the early Orb of Venom. And Timbersaw getting, in fact, the Poor Man's Shield. You don't usually see his Stout Shield being upgraded into a Poor Man's Shield. Not the agility character, of course, but there you go.
Not often. The agility doesn't do that much for him. He still only has the one base armor. It is being buffed up currently by the 4 stacks in reactive, but it's still not. I don't know. It's not my favorite. It's not significantly better than Stout Shield, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. I think it's best to just get straight into boots and your then mana boots. Like mana boots, so good on Timbersaw. Really like a necessity.
Yeah, and you can work that into your Bloodstone, which I think is another core item on the hero.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, great to get an early Bloodstone, and Arcane Boots are the perfect stepping stone to that. Mid, this Sheery Great White Buffalo has completely run herself out of mana, spamming that Crypt Swarm. But with the Invoker away, that's not going to matter too much. And Invoker, meanwhile, has completely full mana. So yeah, we'll definitely be able to throw out some spells at this Conqueror if he's able to get there, which looks like he probably won't be, honestly.
No, it depends. It just depends. If Conker thinks that the Invoker is taking a different route, the Invoker might be able to get a look in, but we'll just... I think it's unlikely. Cold Snap does have a pretty good range. We'll see if the Cold Invoker is able to push that off. Really impressed by Shibby recognizing that Invoker is going out of lane to attend an engagement, pushing the lane and starting to get some early chip damage on the tower, which is already down to about 800 health. Could be as low as 500, which means that upon gaining a level 6, the Exorcism will be able to push that tower very, very easily.
Such a strong spell early, and yeah, great for pushing towers, of course. Just generally, Death Prophet a great tower pusher, so yeah, definitely good pushing up already. And Invoker's like just left, so yeah.
Yeah, and I mean also has the bottle Invoker. I'll check the courier. Oh, it looks like no, that's a Timbersaur's bottle. Interesting. Timbersaur's got his bottle on courier, and that means Invoker doesn't have one and won't be able to have great room control. Won't be a necessity. Won't be a first priority, which makes spamming your Crypt Swarm all the more viable because of the easy bottle rooms you should be able to gain.
Indeed. Well, hopefully they unpause this soon then, hey.
One can hope, yeah.
Chaos Knight with a Ring of Protection, does that like... I hope he's not going Tranquil Boots?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the Ring of Protection is for. Chaos Knight starts off with decently good physical armor, has 4 at level 4, which isn't that bad. It's not the kind of thing that screams, please get a Ring of Protection like you might see on a Wisp, for example, or a Doom.
Like, if they're trying to protect against a bit of physical damage, I would have thought that a Stout Shield would be better early, but yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's just like if he suspected that he might be up against this tri-lane, then there is a reasonable amount of auto attack coming out, I suppose. It'll do a bit to protect you, but still, I don't know that that's the best use of your gold.
Yeah, Purge, he's bored, but you know, he's got a stream to keep going. Keep an eye on that Conker. Does juke away from the Invoker. Cold Snap, just not in range. Looks like the Conker will be able to get away, but Space Boost, the Death Prophet takes it out of his hands.
Oh, and here comes the Space Cow. This could be the end of the Invoker. Yeah.
Oh, it certainly will be.
They don't even need best Kamu here.
No, beautiful torrent being dropped out by Conker.
The fact that it's still going on the Nature's Prophet.
That Hasterin, and he's gone. Absolutely dead. Death Prophet using that early level advantage and using the Hasterin to its fullest extent. Spirit Breaker bashing up some creeps. Conker needs to be careful here. He's taking a little bit of nuke damage, and his tri-lane hasn't been able to reform the way he might want it to. So he needs to be really cautious here to make sure he's not picked off by the waiting Purge in the bushes. Rubik fighting through the trees does manage to figure out what's what. And Spirit Breaker still saying in the bushes here has leveled up his Never Strike, just hit level 6.
Yeah.
So
if this lane pushes back out of tower range, Spirit Breaker definitely has a chance of going on at least the Lich, Purge as well.
And
he
he's
does
going
charge
now.
And Rubik is now in position. Oh, that is well.
That's beautifully coordinated by the entire tri-lane. They knew just where the Purge would be going, kept the torrent. Now I hear an X mark. What's that being used
I
for?
don't know what happened there, honestly.
Maybe just trolling Best Kamu a little bit, not sure.
Perhaps, yeah. A good gank at any rate, yeah. Perfect coordination. It's
Yeah.
really good.
And that's going to really, really affect the opportunity for Purge to continue laning, because once you get a level disadvantage against an aggressive tri-lane, you just become food.
Yeah, exactly. And already 3 deaths, it slows down your gold item progression so much, it's really hard to come back from that point.
Yeah. He does have a Lich in his lane, and Lich, in the same way a Hand of Midas creates gold rather than taking gold from creeps, Lich
Purge
really
now coming
creates...
around, sees, I assume, the Crystal Maiden and just walks away again.
I assume they saw each other.
How would you think so?
But, someone saw someone. Anywho, yeah, I was saying a thing, but now it's gone.
Dire's bottom
Tell
tower.
me about the Lich, I believe.
Yeah, Lich gonna be
And the
food.
Lich
Gets hit
from-
by a torrent.
Chaos Knight going on the Rubik, but Sunstrike coming down now.
Dire's top
And
tower.
yeah, Lich. The
Spirit Breaker's
Rubik,
coming.
in fact, is gonna get out.
No, Invoker's
Freeze on
gonna pick him
Purge.
off.
Oh dear.
The Dire
I've
best
got
do
him.
something
We get the
about
Crystal
that
Maiden
bottom
as well
tower.
now with Cold Snap on
Too
there.
bad.
Bang!
It's gonna go down, but so is Purge with the Spirit Breaker as well.
Radiant's
So
mid tower
overall,
could use a hand.
losing 2 supports, but getting that
Dire's
Spirit
top
Breaker,
tower's getting
getting the
beat
Chaos
down.
Knight again, definitely a win for the Radiant.
As well as that Lich, of course, who has already respawned due to the low levels.
Invoker's still looking for another kill. He's gonna have to be very careful.
Radiant's mid tower.
She
Charge now
charge.
coming out from the Spirit Breaker. And Torrent just gonna miss. The ultimate as well. He should be going down.
Use the stick charges, QQWRD. It's gonna make it out now.
Radiant's
1
mid
second
tower's
stun
coming.
being put
Dire's
onto the
bottom
Spirit
tower
Breaker
got blown.
and using the effect of that, oh!
Somebody's
The
cooking.
Kunkka Splash nearly killed off the Invoker. Kunkka's going back in.
Oh,
Gets the
Kunkka
X-Box.
completely surrounded. Can he kill off the Invoker? No, he can't. He's gonna be
Guess
able to
what's
get out.
happening
He's
to
gonna
Dire's
pay for
bottom
it now.
tower.
He really wanted that Invoker. Oh, he's trying to hit the creep.
He got it! He's
Got
gonna
him out. He's
escape!
gonna get out. The other thing blocked by the
The
creep.
Dire best do
Invoker
something
finds
about
back.
that
One
bottom
opportunity.
tower.
Would you capture it? Oh!
So close.
Mine just being picked up on the character's Nature's Prophet. 740, that's a pretty decent timing for a jungle prophet who has had to go around the map, has already
He's
taken his
been
death.
roaming around quite a lot. So
Yeah, I think that's really nice timing for him, so I wouldn't be at all ashamed.
no.
Especially with all the GG branches, a lot of people like to rush it first out with, say, a gloves and 2
Turret Breaker now going on the pitch. Bit of an overlap with those stunts, but just fine.
Yeah.
Down, he has no health, so the end of that. Purge now even in a bit of trouble. At least gonna
Never
be
strikes
wrapped
about to come
way
buckle.
back.
He's dead. He's gonna die. Never strike. Bang.
The Dire
Yeah.
might want to
Bang.
Oh no, out of vision. That nerf on Spirit Breaker.
Oh, just doing all the work. Purge. Dukes of Hazzard.
Trying it again and again, failing.
Can't do it. Mass
Timing
beat.
TV. It's like a mass warp in here. And Purge is still going to be taken out. That's to waste the boat though. We're going deep. He's going to have to get out of there.
Fine, man. Oh, Spirit Breaker book.
Right,
You want to
well.
taking out that Lich.
Cyber Strike coming in. It's going to
Two
miss.
down.
Deafening blast, just flipping the
Bottom
Kunkka.
tower's getting the business.
Another torrent being chucked out. And really impressive work from this Radiant
Guess what's
team, just
happening
getting
to the Dire
all
bottom tower.
working well done. Timbersaw, DCs, Purge Falls GG, everyone's out. Well played.
Someone's having
Yeah.
technical
Definitely
difficulties.
really good work taking care of that Chaos Knight top lane. Really good ganking and team coordination in general.
Somebody's top tower's got about Dire's lost the top tower.
Yeah, I guess that is that.
Looks like we lost one.
Cool.
I'll see you next time, Albie.
Yeah.